No. So it's different, a little different. But I'm hoping to gain 3 ounces of gold this year with my plan that I'm writing. One of the guys in the community, Freedom Stacker, wrote this plan out on his videos, and he laid out every week how much he's going to put away, and in that plan is going to be 40 ounces of silver and a half an ounce of gold. And it reminded me of some of the things that you was writing out, because you real meticulous on what you write out for the year. And I'm definitely trying to rub this elbow to get some of your knowledge on that too. So I'm looking forward to some videos you put out on your goal and your plan, because that's what you said. I looked at your shows this week, and you said you're gonna lay them plans out. So I know we all looking out for that.
Definitely. Yeah, and speaking, I did receive a question I want to get right into.
Okay.
It was a question about somebody asked me on one of my videos that I released this week was, what are my plans when it comes to, or should he still, right now at this current time, is it still a good time for him to invest in gold?
Okay.
And to be honest with you, I didn't reply back. I read it and I was like, I can't answer this question, because even though I said, hey, I want 3 ounces of gold, but I also did say if the price range is right. All right, so we all talk about, like, gold right now is at $1,500, right? We all say, hey, buy low, sell high, buy low, sell high. So if we're buying gold right now, it's our perspective, what is high and what is low. Because to some people, they may be like, oh yeah, this is cheap for gold, or they might feel like, hey, it's cheap for gold. But for some people, $1,500 is it's a lot of money, JT.
Yeah, for me.
It's a lot of money. So we're talking about, and it's not even 15. We're talking about, if you add on the premiums, we're looking anywhere between 1,550 or 15 or 1,600. So as of right now, I want to know, what are your thoughts, JT, when it comes to gold? Do you feel like at the 1,500 price range or 1,600 price range, do you feel like it's a good time or for you to invest in gold or buy gold or stack gold?
Is it good to buy gold right now? Right now, I still want to buy gold because I can still buy it in fractionals. And I really think that any type of gold, I know some people talk about the premium, but I still think, for me, a 1/4 ounce and a 1/2 ounce is in my reach once I save and plan for it. As we was talking about prior to the show, I did buy a pendant. And in the terms of buying that 1/10 ounce pendant, it's wrapped around in the black onyx and also 14 karat gold pendant. And the reason why I purchased it is because I never wear jewelry other than what I make myself. I had to make sure it was on the right finger. I didn't want to put the wrong finger up.
You cursing me out?
No, man. No, be peaceful, man. But I wanted definitely to bring the point up, and I'm glad you did, of when I wear my silver jewelry, I'm thinking about everyday carries. And this is some of the things I've seen talked about in the community in the last couple weeks, is that everyday carry has to benefit you safety-wise, also monetary-wise, and something you wear that kind of complements what you got on, so safety and value. So if I need, at any given time, having this silver ring, if I take it to a pawn shop, which I wouldn't, but if I take it to a pawn shop, I may only get the price of that silver, which may be $1.50 below spot, maybe $17. No matter what price I put on this silver ring, but if I have a gold pendant with a 1/10 ounce, American gold eagle, along with the 14 carats, I may get a little bit more. I may can get some gas, and these are a couple gallons to get me across the street. But the pendant may get me opportunity to get a meal or a motel and somewhere to lay down for a bit if I have to, in case of emergency. In case my wife gets mad at me and put me out for the afternoon. I don't know. These things happen when you get married for a while. You never know what the wife want to do. So what do you think about?
I know.
So yes, Michael M. I did get it from Edgar, from AG Stacking. What do you think about that, Eli?
Well, yeah, it's all perspective. For you, it's a great plan and things like that. But if you put in someone in my spot, okay, I'm like, hey, fractional is not really my thing. Reason being is because I pay more when it comes to fractional, and I wanna I want to budget. For me, this is my situation. Your situation can be different from mine. So for the way I'm planning on stacking this year, is I do want to focus on value. So if I'm going to get an ounce versus let's say 1/10 of an ounce, I'd rather get the ounce, because at the end of the day, I'm going to be paying a little bit more for the ounce of the breaking down fractional ounce. If that makes sense. But 1500, like I was telling you earlier before we went on the show, I was like, hey, I haven't seen gold at this price range, like physically actually stacking gold at this price range. I do have gold, but I haven't had gold at this price range. This is my first time experiencing it with me being in the industry. I've seen it in charts. I've seen it go to 2,000. I've seen it do all that. But as of my total accumulated history of me stacking gold, this is the highest I've actually seen gold, right? 1,500. So for me, if I'm basing it on the track of me, of what I'm doing, I may stay away from it unless it goes back down. Like if let's say if I was stacking back in 2011 when it was at 25, or no, not 25, almost $2,000. Like, had I experienced that when gold was at 1,100, I wouldn't be buying silver at all around those times. I just didn't experience that, so I didn't know. I didn't have nothing to compare it to. But if I was around when gold was at $2,000 and then I seen it at $1,100, I would have been like, hey, you know what, silver? Hey, I got enough silver for now. I'm going to stay away from that, and I'm going to be focusing on gold at that price range.
All right, let's focus on me based off that, and I agree with you 100% because you always bring that perspective, which I think is pretty good for the conversation. International Stacker, who's in the house. How you doing, International? Thanks for coming by.
International Stacker, how's everything going, man?
However, if you can get fractional at the same price, it's a great buy because you can get premiums when you sell, and I think that's a good idea. And fortunately, I've gotten the pendant from AG Stacker at almost spot for the 1/10. I'm just paying a little extra because of the 14 karat and the opal that's it attached to. And I bought a quarter ounce from him 2018 full spot, $300. That's the coin that I destroyed when I'm trying to make a coin ring. So I try to make sure I that I find gold coins if fractional, like International said, closest spot as possible, because we know there's a $38 to upward bound, a premium with added to it. So it's about eBay bucks. It's about finding deals in the community that trusted people in the community that we can buy from it as well. So along with what you said, I agree.
Yeah, what International Stacker said, that makes so much sense. If you can find it, and that's the thing too, there's a whole bunch of information that may be misleading. When I say misleading, I mean like it's just not out there. Because I was on a website and it actually shows you the spot price for every fractional. It tells you silver is like a silver gram, the spot price for silver gram, the spot price for half a gram. It shows you all that. So if you went into fractional gold, there's ways to find out exactly what the spot price would be, even if you have to take a calculator and do the simple math yourself. Right. So as long as you know, hey, if I'm looking to buy half an ounce, just look at what the spot price is for a full ounce and cut that in half. And then now you have a general picture. All right, hey, this is $600, $700. If I'm for half, how much are they adding to it? Is it $10, $20, $40, $100? And always do the math based on that. Now, if you could find fractional all day, every day. If I was able to buy fractional gold, even up to a gram or half a gram, if I'm able to buy it close to spot, like maybe $1, $2, maybe even $5, $10, I would buy fractional gold. But with the resources I do have as far as online coin shops, that's never the case. But there are deals out there where you can find it.
Right, I agree. And like I said, from a trusted individual that you know business with, you've seen other people deal with, word of mouth, you may can find those deals for people. We got Mr. Doughboy 356 in here as well. I haven't seen him in a while. How you doing, Mr. Doughboy 356? Appreciate you stopping by. And we also International Stack also going by talking to people in the chat as well. So so gold, even though the price is going up, I would still try to get some because that's still part of my stacking plan. I still want to have more. And I've just bought it to a point that I can afford it. Even if people think it's a little bit more, I think gold still is going to rise. And it's something that I want to still pass on to my loved ones. So, and have later on for retirement as well. So, once I get out my comfort zone, if we get to $3,000-$4,000, then I'm gonna have to take a loan out from Urban Lifestyle. Eli, hey, I need a couple dollars, man.
Hey, you have a better chance at going to the bank. I'm not saying I won't loan it, but my interest rates are high. I'm telling you.
What are your interest rates? That's
100%. If I'm giving 1,000, I need 2,000 back.
Man, you worse than the government.
I'm telling you, man.
The government.
All right, guys, you just saw a small piece of a video that me and JT did on a live episode of Silver Talk that we do every Sunday around 1, if JT's early or not, around 1, maybe even 4 o'clock every Sunday. If you guys have any questions, comment it down in the comments below so we can get to it on Silver Talk on a live episode every Sunday. Have a good one, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and JT's channel and also the remake. Have a good one.